You're watching the Lady Raiders' 30th anniversary of a national championship.
Sponsored by Carpet Tech.
Welcome back, everyone. Coach, we already had 2 interviews air, and they speak on the different personalities of this team. But to you, was there anyone specific on the team that could potentially be a head coach? And I think you know where I'm going here.
Yeah, well, I've said many times for the past 30 years and all kinds of speeches and articles that I've done that Krista Gerlich was the best leader I ever coached. And it was a perfect storm, because she was such a great leader and kind of led the team around Cheryl's skills. And Cheryl was also a great leader, but they were a great complement to each other. And, I think she's proven that over and over in the last 30 years, and particularly now in her leadership. And yes, she was an incredibly big part of that championship run, and she deserves a great deal of credit. It's why her jersey's hanging in the arena beside Cheryl's.
And you got to have the wonderful conversation with Coach, from one head coach now to another.
When did you know we were going to win it?
Gosh.
Can you remember?
I don't know. I remember, that just even when we got there, we played Vanderbilt in the first round, and they were the #1 seed.
That's right.
And nobody expected us to win that game, and we beat them by double digits. When we were in the locker room before that game, we always had team goals, and we all decided at this point, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we shoot more free throws than they do. It doesn't matter if we out-rebound them. All we need to do is win. And we just wrote win. And I really feel like when we wrote that word up there, we believed that was going to happen.
Yeah. Talk about the spring of '93 for you, and it's not only were you graduating, but you were getting ready to get married, and you had a lot of moving parts. So just everything that was going on in Lubbock at that time, and what was going on with you, and trying to manage all of that and juggle everything that you were doing.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind, let me tell you. I got engaged in December of my senior year, and so I remember on plane rides addressing envelopes to a wedding, right? And I was student teaching at Matthews Junior High, and then winning a national championship. So we were doing all the things, and we had so many appearances to make. I remember that you would make us come over to the ATC, the bubble, the old bubble, and say, you need to come over during your practice time, but now you need to sign autographs during your practice time. And so we were like, oh, okay, well, we'll go do that for an hour, and then we'll, head out. And we walk in, and it wasn't into our locker room where you had it laid out. All the way around that big indoor facility were things laid out for us to sign. Yeah. We would spend hours, but this is what I learned from you so much, and I just adore it. And I still, to this day, have never declined an autograph request or anything like that. Is that, we did something monumental, and people were a part of it, and they wanted to be a part of it, and you were like, we're going to give anyone that asked for an autograph. And I even remember you getting after us about our signatures. You're like, nope, can't read that. You need to write it where they can read it. They want to know who signed that. But I love all those little details.
When did you really decide maybe coaching is what you wanted to do?
Yeah. My first year in college, I was going to be a business major. I was going to make money. Like, it was going to be a thing. And by December, I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, I was in an intro to business class, and it was not for me. So it weeded me right out of there. And so I definitely was like, why am I fighting this? Like, I want to do what I love, and this is what I know. And so probably from my freshman year at semester, I realized I was going to coach. However, I didn't think I was going to coach at the college level necessarily. I grew up in a coaching family, moved all over the place, was a high school. My dad was my high school coach, so probably really thought that I was going to coach in high school, which is what I did. And I was afforded some really great opportunities right out of college because of my experience at Texas Tech, and obviously dreams of coming back to Texas Tech. But at the same time, I knew that your staff was very loyal and embedded, and not moving, not going anywhere. And so was definitely just cheering along while I continued to coach. But yeah, I was fortunate to be on your staff for a few years, and then I went on and got some head coaching experience, and was able to bounce around, and luckily was able to end up back here. That national championship team and that championship just unified a community and a region. Girls basketball has always been very, very prominent in West Texas. The high schools and the colleges, Wayland, LCU, West Texas A&M, you know, Texas Tech. It's always been prominent, and you saw that throughout your tenure of the crowds. You used to average 12,000 per night in the USA, you know, to support women's sports and women's basketball. And I think it just went to show that women can do great things. They're fun to watch, and it's really fun to watch great teams play. And you were so instrumental in putting together great teams, and you coached such great teams. And I think that's the message that I want my Lady Raiders to see, and that even recruits that we're talking to, is that you know, if you build it, they will come. And it's just a matter of putting the right people on the floor and together and working hard and getting out in the community and giving back, because we are very blessed to be Lady Raiders, and with that becomes a responsibility, and it is to be ambassadors of Texas Tech and to be ambassadors for this community and to be role models for these young women. And I think Lady Raider basketball has done that better than any entity I've ever seen influence a younger generation. And I just think that that 93 team was a huge piece in building that.
And I couldn't agree more what she said right there, how it really sets up the future of Lady Raider basketball. And to you, I wanted your opinion on, with what she's doing right now and the season that they just had, how does that set that up for the next 30 years? Why should Lady Raider Nation be excited for what's to come?
You know, the future is incredibly bright. There's no reason why we're not going to be in the position that we were in 93 again very soon. And I'm really excited to watch that happen. Has the landscape of women's basketball changed a little bit? Yes. But are the essentials in place here to make that happen again? Absolutely.